I was waiting for this episode since the beginning of MOQ, as there is an intense information that needs to be shared here. A product that ran on the line. That product got packed inside a carton. This carton is stacked over a pallet. And this pallet got picked by a forklift. This forklift loaded the pallet inside the truck. That truck went directly to store the pallets at the supplier's warehouse. The coming rules could be applied to any location, either from supplier to producer, or from producer to distributor, or even from distributor to a retailer. It's a truck. This truck, train, vessel, and that plane picked the good from the supplier side into the customer side. The geography between the supplier and the customer location plays a key role in the way of transportation, either by sea, by road, or by air. There is another factor here, which is the transportation cost. This customer raised an order to the supplier with X quantity of a product. The supplier replied with a logistics MOQ of 24X. There are two types of logistics MOQs. Number one, transportation MOQ. Number two is the handling MOQ. Transportation MOQ depends on the way of transportation. The commonly used one here are by road or by sea. Trucks are mostly used for road transportation, and containers are used for the sea freighting. This truck has a capacity of 24 pallets. The customer needs only one pallet, which is the X quantity of cases. The supplier is paying for the transportation cost, so he needs to utilize the 24 pallets per trip. That's why his MOQ is 24 pallets, which is 100% utilization. There are two solutions here. Solution number one, check the size of the truck used by the supplier. In our case, it's a 20 tons truck, which holds 24 pallets. What about asking the supplier to select a smaller size truck that has a smaller capacity so that the cost per trip will be reduced? Yes or no from the supplier side depends on your relationship with him and how much of your business contributes to the supplier side. If you are A customer, will be different than being a C customer. Solution number two. What about using a milk run method? Milk run is simply used to transport mixed loads from various suppliers to a customer or the opposite. Let's assume that the supplier has only one truck size, which is the 24 pallets. This supplier has two orders for two different customers with a different mixed products. Those two customers are near each other. The supplier will load these two orders on the same truck. And this truck will go for customer number one, then offload the first order, then move to customer number two, then offload the second order. So in that way, the supplier has utilized the transportation cost. And at the same time, customer is happy because of the lower MOQ. What can we do in case of the sea freight?